I'll be going through the answers quickly, so make sure your course book is open and in front of you, and please stop and rewind the video as you need to. So, got your book open in front of you? Are your answers in capitals? Want to know why the answers are the answers? Then let's go. For question number 1, we're looking for the correct answer to collocate with the adjective ancient to describe everything that was happening on planet Earth a long time ago, in this case in the ancient times. Well, the only one answer that collocates correctly is world. World refers to the things that happened on the planet at a certain particular time, or can be used to refer to the things that were going on the planet Earth at particular times. So we can talk about the ancient world, we can talk about the modern world, and so on, so on. So here the answer is C, world. For question 2, we've got to understand the context here. We're talking about things which are still alive, in other words, old customs. So if things are still alive today and they existed back in the time, then we would say that they have survived, which is why the answer is B. For question number 3, the most important thing here is the language pattern which follows the gap, because 3 of the answers require other language patterns. The only one answer that fits the language pattern as we're presented with is D, want. For question number 4, the context here talks about customs, things that are going on, and behaviours which are expected. And that's the key thing here. Things which are expected from other people of other people. In this case, the people who practice these customs expect other people to behave in a certain way. So we need to choose a word which closely connects the idea of something being expected by other people. From other people. And the answer here is C, required. For question number 5, the key thing here is context. Earlier on we learned that someone is presented with bread. And now it's talking about the guest breaks what? A small piece of bread. In other words, the guest removes a piece of bread from the loaf of bread. What's the person doing? Of course, he is breaking off a piece of bread, which is why the answer is A. For question number 6, the most important thing is one of the words, one of the adjectives, further on in the sentence, and that is abroad. When somebody comes from abroad, we call them a foreigner. In this case, there's a nice handy adjective to describe that when we have to use the noun guest, and that is foreign, which is why the answer is B, foreign. For question number 7, we've got to choose the correct adjective which collocates with meal. Now, I'm pretty sure you understand what the context is. They're talking about a lot of food which is difficult to digest. Well, the correct adjective to describe a meal in that circumstance is heavy. So that's why the answer is D. For question number 8, we have to choose the correct answer which collocates with down, which means the same as refuse. In this case, to refuse more food and more drink. So which of these 4 answers means the same as refuse if we collocate it with down? Well, the answer is B. To turn something down means to refuse something.